The pandemic continues to dramatically alter the way Oklahoma students are taught. And whether it's in-person or virtual learning, one fact remains unchanged. You need teachers to teach the material. And as O&R Steve Shaw reports, the virus has made finding enough qualified substitute teachers virtually impossible.
Fernando Zamarripa once patrolled the Iron Curtain during the Cold War, then Southeast Asia during Desert Storm. He finished his first career as a head sergeant of basic training at Fort Sill.
One thing I've learned when I was in the military, that when I was a sergeant, I had to train soldiers to fight and to win battles. But here, I'm doing a different thing. I'm teaching students to learn and to succeed.
When Zamarripa retired from the Army in 1996, he taught school in Sayre for another 22 years.
Hey, continue to march. That's all I can say.
Since 2018, Mr. Z, as he's known to the kids, has worked as a guest teacher for Yukon schools.
Great school, great student body, great teachers. Every building I've been to, they've all been a fantastic group of people that have always taken care of their guest teachers.
Because of COVID-19, finding substitute or guest teachers is now harder than ever. Shawn Hime represents 541 school boards across the state.
Most of our schools are looking at how they can incentivize or recruit parents, other people who would volunteer normally to be substitutes. We also have many of our schools who are using the all hands on deck approach. People that work at the central office, people who work in the school office. I mean, this is a crisis situation, and it's very important that we be able to keep class sizes as small as possible. So by having other adults that work in the district serve as substitute helps.
And when he says everybody, that means everybody.
Superintendents are covering classes?
Yes, we've had some superintendents that have covered classes when they were short of substitutes.
You know what school districts you're talking about there?
I don't off the top of my head. We did a survey and that came across in some of our survey information a while back. So
all hands on deck.
It is definitely all hands on deck, and that's okay.
Districts statewide are upping the ante to attract substitutes.
This year we doubled our pay for our long-term guest teachers, those working 20 days or more. That was topping out at $100. We've now started at $100, and then after 20 days it goes to $200 a day. At $200 a day.
Guest teachers in Yukon are also offered free flu shots.
We are also currently working on a tier system that should come out any day now, where it values the number of days that they serve within a given year and allows them to kind of stair step up as they meet certain thresholds. That's in the works right now. With their pay? With their pay, yes.
At the largest school district in the state, Oklahoma City, more pay and more safety are the selling points.
We've added $40 a day as a recruitment incentive for individuals to get signed up with Oklahoma City Public Schools. That means that if you're a certified teacher, you can make up to $120, $125 a day for coming in to sub.
If you have a high school education, that $40 bump means you make $95 a day. College degree, it's $105.
Online application, it's extremely simple to fill out. We take care of orientation and everything else after that. We just get online, complete a background check. We provide the necessary training, and then we get you to work.
Passing a background check is as simple as just going to a certain building next to the state capitol, and they take your thumbprint and then check out your background. If your background's clean, you're good to go.
Correct. And we get the results back relatively quickly.
At Tulsa Public Schools, Chief Equity and Talent Officer Devin Fletcher says the district right now is negotiating with teachers on a new contract. Pandemic substitute pay is part of it.
We are monitoring our neighboring counterparts to see what they've done. And our goal is always to maintain consistency in substitute rates within reason. And so we've been looking at Jinx and Broken Arrow and Union, and will likely follow suit as soon as our negotiations are over.
You think parents in Tulsa would be willing to come in and substitute teach for free?
We've heard that they are willing and that there has been a group, and we're monitoring, applications to see if there's an uptick on a day-to-day. A lot of folks have named that they are planning on signing up to be a sub, and so we're excited about that. We're not asking for folks to do it for free, but it'd definitely be welcomed if they wanted to just volunteer their time.
Starting next week, Edmond schools will offer small bonuses to their substitutes.
If our current subs will work 25 days between now and the end of the semester, they will be eligible for a $125 bonus.
Brian Frank has been taking a break from his career in the ministry full-time to substitute teach science at Edmond's Summit Middle School.
You get a little bit something back, don't you, helping these kids?
Oh yeah. When you see kids, they get a concept, they get an idea. There's excitement in learning, whatever form that takes.
He says he walks into school every day with solid peace of mind.
I feel like the district's taking the COVID very seriously. We're wearing masks. We have the student social distance as well, and all the teachers and faculty. We clean the desks between every class. And so I feel like we're doing a great job of taking care of everyone involved.
Steve Shaw, the Oklahoma News Report.
Steve, thank you. We also learned that school districts in Moore and Norman get their substitute teachers through Kelly Staffing Services.